Very good morning. Have you ever had an instance where you think you said something, you've think you've done a particular action, but in reality you haven't? Where sometimes you think you made a payment for something and you get a call from that vendor saying that, sir, you haven't made the payment yet, and you are scratching your head. Didn't I make it? I remember I made it. In reality, you haven't. I have gone through something very similar many times where I think I have wished somebody for their birthday and I haven't. I think I've made a payment but I've not. I think I've responded to an email but I've not. Has it ever happened with you? Because it does happen. The question is why? The question is, what do we do? How do we handle it? Do we panic? Do we throw a fit? Do we attack the person who has told us that we haven't done a particular action that we're supposed to have done, blaming them that they are stupid and we are the greatest people on earth? No, it does happen. Now, like I said, I always speak from my experience. It's happened many times where I think I've paid the car mechanic, I haven't. Of late I thought I wished somebody for their birthday, I didn't. And there are many such cases where I think I've put my bag in the car, in reality it's not there. Now, what's happening? That's the point. Do we continue in our day-to-day actions, or do we stop, back up a little and watch what's happening? Now, this is where most of us actually fall short. We think it's one of those random things that happen to us. Yeah, it's okay, and move on. We've got other things to do. We don't have time to, sit and cry over something which has not happened or think it's happened. No. The system, which is your mind and body, is trying to tell us something. It's trying to tell you something. Now, what I have noticed is when I do something like this, you cannot call it a mistake by intent. It's not. Your intentions are good. You want to do something the way it's supposed to be done, but it doesn't happen. The thing that I've noticed is that there is an overload on the system. The system means our mind. We have so much piled on that priorities also start getting mixed up. And sometimes we list it out. We do our due diligence of noting it down on our system, on our pads, on our phone. I mean, I go crazy. I write in 3 places and still I make a mistake at times. Now, even writing in 3 places is an overload. You are thinking that it's a backup, but sometimes it's an overload. Now, when there is an overload on this system, what do you think will happen? Something has to short circuit. That's what I'm trying to point out. Do you see the short circuiting happening? And do you back up to watch how it's working out for you? And like I said, it's not a blame game. There's nothing to blame. It's about identifying. Many of us, we attack the person who's telling us something like this. And we tell them things like, you are mad, I'm okay, I'm the sanest person going on this planet, you are the idiot. In reality, there's nothing over there. No one is to blame. Instead, we need to be grateful for somebody who's pointing it out to us, because many times it blows up in our face. So what do we do? Now I'll tell you what I do, because I speak from experience. If someone has told me that, look, we haven't received the payment for the car work that we've done, I look at my account to see if I've made a payment or not. If someone says we haven't received an email from you, I go into my system to see if I've actually replied to that person. These are small little steps that we need to take to prevent anything from becoming more exaggerated and out of proportion, which is completely avoidable. See, ultimately, what are we working on? We are working on building collaborations, relationships for work or anything else. These things happen. But if we were to accept that, yes, we Not out of intent, but it's just happened because of an overload of the system, and the system short circuiting. This sort of an action, came out of the wash, as we call it. So what I would like you to do is to think, reflect. Have you gone through a situation like this where you think you've done something or said something, but in reality you've not? So it's not about running back to the person to apologize. It's about understanding what has happened with you, the individual. Move back, don't panic, breathe normally and analyze. Do you need to overload your system? And if you have to prioritize, which you must, how much will you do? Will you do for the day, for the week, for the month, for the whole year? Not required. Do for the day, do for a week, just to let your system take a break and then move on. Being human beings, we are complicated and many things happen. The question is, are you aware of what's happening to you? That's all there is to it. Think about it. Have a lovely day.